Hi, this is Ronnie, and this is another interview from the Woodstock Fruit Festival 2014, and I'm with my friend Grant Campbell. So, Grant, maybe give the viewers a quick summary of who you are and how did you end up where you are here as a pioneer at the Woodstock Fruit Festival.
Okay, so I'm also known as the Raw Aussie Athlete. I'm Director of Education at Food and Sport, so I work with Dr. Douglas Graham, which involves a lot of things from editing books, the latest recipe books coming out, which are pretty cool, the Simply Delicious series, helping out at all the Dr. Graham's retreats, as well as running the Certified Lifestyle Coach program with Dr. Graham. Cool things like that. I run ultra marathons. I've run 50 ultra marathons in the last 10 years. Every year I get faster and stronger, and it's just, I don't know, it's a good deal. I like it. And run further than ever before. In December I just ran a 140-mile race from the ocean to the highest mountain in Australia. Went really well. How did I become a pioneer at the Woodstock Fruit Festival? I guess, I don't know, just known for, I've been doing this lifestyle for 9 years, and when the festival was starting up, I already knew Mike Arnstein, who was organising the festival, and we got on pretty well, and I don't know, we just respect each other's work and support each other, so it's been going well ever since.
Sure. And contrary to some what some people have said, you are running these marathons. You're not like I've heard claims that you actually walk these events rather than run them. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, Durian Ryder's a bit of a larrikin. He's a cheeky guy. We all love the way he, he makes things up. We all know that. Right. But we love the way he does it. It's funny. But I don't like the stuff where he starts attacking people personally. But
sure.
Yeah, I took that video was pretty easy going compared to some of his tough videos lately. But I know I do run races. I didn't take off 2.5 hours off my race time by brisk walking. Last year I there was 108 people started in a race in Australia. It's a really tough race. Very accomplished field of runners. It's very challenging to even enter that race. You have to have a lot of good qualifiers, and it's called the Great North Walk Hundreds, and it's got a lot of elevation gain and loss. It goes through mountains. It's 109.5 miles, and there were 108 starters, and only 31 finished. So it's like a 70% dropout rate of people that have done amazing things, way better runners than me, and they're dropping.
Sure.
I came 22nd out of 31, so
sure.
It definitely involved a heck of a lot of running.
Yeah. So, I guess something I want to touch on is your journey from sort of corporate lifestyle towards what you do now, which seems to be travelling a lot, not wearing a lot of clothes, teaching people about health and fruitarian diet, 8-10-10 diet. So why did that change happen? Was that a natural shift, or when you started to eat more healthfully? What happened there?
Okay, so I started out in the corporate world. I really enjoyed that environment at first because I really enjoyed solving complex, challenging problems for businesses.
Sure.
And I enjoyed working with the teams of really academic people, gifted, talented people in any different areas. Some managerial types, some creative types, some really like high-tech, geeky kind of types like I was. And I really enjoyed that and poured my heart into it, and found the work kind of really interesting. But what I realized was that over time, I realized more and more that the work wasn't fulfilling. I never thought about my work afterwards with pride, or it was just some problems I solved, which was great. But for what purpose? To help a city be bigger, to help insurance companies get richer and banks get richer, and it didn't have any meaning for me. So I came across the term lifestyle coach, and I went, oh wow, I'd never heard of it before, and I was like, wow, I want to do that.
Yeah.
That would be fulfilling. That I'm really interested. So I was just starting to have the first thoughts about how to switch from being an IT specialist to being a lifestyle coach. And it's like 2 days after I found out that term, I saw that Dr. Douglas Graham was offering 80-10-10 certified lifestyle coaching program.
Right.
And it seemed too much of a coincidence because I was already doing 80-10-10 for about 2 years. Like from when I went Raw. So from when I first came across the Perfect Health program, Dr. Graham released, I'd already gone. So I've been living that way, and for him to be offering that program, which is what I decided I want to get into, it seemed like too good an opportunity to pass up. So in November 2007, I signed up for the CLC program, and graduated through that program over a number of years, and that's where I kind of learned all the stuff about anatomy and physiology and health and science and common sense and all about ripening of fruit and all the plethora of information that's collectively about living a vibrant, healthy life.
And I guess you've incorporated that into your own retreats and events that you're running? Yeah,
so I run a retreat in Thailand every year in May in peak fruit season. The next one will be May 17 to May 30. It's in Chantaburi, Thailand, in the southeast of Thailand, down near the Cambodia border. Just a 3-hour bus ride from Bangkok. It's where they grow the most fruit in Thailand. It's amazing. A lot of the fruit that goes to Chiang Mai comes from Chantaburi,
right.
or from Rayong. So Chiang Mai has great fruit, but it's a bit more expensive, and it's coming from far away. But Chantaburi is just fruit mecca. We go and climb trees in fruit orchards, and we have fruit buffets underneath the trees where the fruit was harvested. We climb durian trees, mangosteen trees. We have Thai massage nearly every day. We make amazing dinners. We have a head chef there to make some really delicious 80-10-10 raw vegan dinners. We eat pretty simply during the day, which is just fruit. I buy fruit according to what people prefer. So if people love mangoes, I buy tons of mangoes. Do a cruise down a river. We go to beaches with monkeys and go to waterfalls with 9 levels. And I mean, it's just
wow.
A wonderful adventure retreat, full immersion into the lifestyle for 2 whole weeks. It's totally affordable. It's $1,400 for the 2 weeks, and and we have lots of group discussions and really open.
Yeah.
It's not so much like it's not me up there giving lectures telling people this and that about living this way. We have questions and answer sessions, so people can ask the questions they have. But I'm finding that as the years go by, that more and more people coming to the retreat are savvy 80-10-10ers already, and they just want to come and party with friends and have an amazing time. It's like a holiday.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. Everyone always grows through the experience of being around each other in a wonderful tropical environment with abundant fruit, and we stay in a hotel. We have got nice big beds and a Western bathroom, toilet and shower, and there's air conditioning, or you can open the windows and get fresh air. It's really big rooms, very comfortable. I love Chantaburi. I go there every year. I spent 3.5 months in Thailand this year. It was brilliant.
Awesome. So, I guess what I want to go into is, what's your vision for the future, and how do you want your life to go, and how does that involve maybe this community, and what's your vision of how that will manifest, I guess?
Yeah, well, I mean, we see changes happen over the years in this movement. Things always work out, so we just kind of have to be flexible about how things go. I don't really know exactly what shape things are going to take, but I know that something I value really highly in life is helping other people to grow and get into this lifestyle and go all the way, not be held back by either self-imposed inhibitions or misinformation or whatever it is, and to help people to grow emotionally and face those things that are beyond diet, because there's so much more than just diet and fitness and getting enough sleep. There's a lot of stuff inside our minds that needs to be processed. So I just look forward to continuing that process. I may get into more of a consulting approach at some point, or I may just I really don't know exactly what form it'll take. For now, I'm totally happy working in food and sport, and it's rewarding. I love spending a few months in many different countries around the world. I've only been in Australia for 5 days this year, so this is the first year I've missed winter completely too, which is quite an experience. I don't know. I love life. I love my life. I love the way it's going. Every year it changes in slight and subtle ways, but always for the better.
Yeah.
And, so I'm just going to stay open to opportunities and
cool.
And it's never been happier than being part of a community like this, like at the Woodstock Fruit Festival. It's just astonishing. Everyone wears their heart on their face. It's a beautiful thing.
One thing I'd like to say, you're kind of an expert on, you're seen as an expert on not just the aspects of health that are concerned with diet, although obviously speak about that, but the whole aspects of health, the process, the practice of natural hygiene. And I was wondering, what for yourself, what things are you still working on? How can you still improve on your health beyond just diet and exercise? And what's your challenges at the moment?
Yeah, my challenges would still be, I guess, I'm always working on strength and fitness. Every year I'm improving my running times, and I'm running further, and I'm lifting more weight.
Sure.
Just set a PB in deadlift on the first day of the festival here. And that's all great. So, there are challenges in, like you just go out and run a fast 5K, and you're kind of left with the question, could I have gone faster?
Yeah.
And what is it that sometimes you back off, and was it really my body failing, or was it my mind saying,
right,
you better stop before you're at any remote risk of hurting yourself? And so just finding that line of where you're really being true to yourself and going all out in whatever your pursuits are in life, or whether you're kind of being held back by self-imposed inhibitions or self-limiting beliefs, or whatever you call it. In relationship areas is definitely an area that is an area of growth for me. See what happens in that domain over the years. I just love, because I grew up not kind of being socially awkward and not feeling comfortable around getting really close to people and looking them in the eye, and meeting someone I wouldn't know whether to hug them or kiss a girl on the cheek or just nothing, and so there's this kind of awkwardness. And so I really enjoy every year I kind of finding ways to get closer to people, just friends, relatives, and it doesn't matter what relationship it is, but I just find it really rewarding to be able to kind of feel like you're almost inside somebody's head to some degree, as much as they'll let you do that. So, and helping other people to experience that level of openness and sharing, because it's really powerful. And to not be afraid of being vulnerable with your emotions as well. I find that holds a lot of people back. So it's something I always kind of challenge myself to just grow more in. And if you're going to cry about something, then just cry. Don't avoid looking at people or go and hide in your room, but just embrace that emotion. It doesn't matter whether it might feel challenging, but embracing everything you feel as a growth opportunity, because it always is.
So if people want to get in touch with you, where can they find your information and your contact details?
So go to rawausieathlete.com. There's a contact page on there that has my Facebook and everything is on there, my email address even. So I'm pretty easy to contact. I'm on all the platforms. But rawausieathlete.com has all the information about my retreats, has articles I've written about, race reports. It's got all my running times for everything short or long that I've done in pretty much the last 10 or 15 years. And that's the place to find me.
Awesome. Right, thanks Grant, thanks for talking.
Thank you, Ronnie, pleasure.
And share, subscribe to this channel, these videos, and we'll probably see more from Grant soon.
Stay tuned.